Gigantor, the space-age robot, is at your command. Gigantor, the space-age robot, his power is in your hand. Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than quick, stronger than strong, ready to fight for right against wrong. Gigantor, Gigantor, Gigantor.
Will the real Gigantor stand up?
Ladies and gentlemen, Gigantor, the most powerful robot in the universe, wins the Robot Peace Prize for the year 2000. We salute also Jimmy Sparks, the young owner of Gigantor, and Dr. Bob Brilliant, the builder of Gigantor.
Why are they making such a fuss over Gigantor? What's so special about him? As if I didn't know. Bah! After all, he's just made of electronic tubes and computers, but now they're saying he's the greatest in the world. I could make that same kind of robot. If I had the money, I'd build a whole army of robots like him, but I don't have a penny.
Exactly how much money do you need, Professor?
Where'd you come from?
Never mind. If you can really build robots like a Gigantor, you can have all the money you need. Everything.
Do you really mean that?
I will give you the best laboratory if you can just build me one Gigantor.
Really?
You'll need some money in advance for buying materials.
There's only one catch.
What's that?
How can I steal the plans for Gigantor?
A minor detail, Professor Envy. It's already been taken care of.
Good.
Gentlemen, please, isn't that enough? Thank you. And now, sorry, but we have to work.
Well, all right. Let's see what the other right here. Gigantor winning the Robot Peace Prize is the biggest story of the year, Jimmy. Can't you give us another half hour for questions or pictures?
I'm sorry, but we have no more time for interviews. Thank you very much for your attention, gentlemen.
That's a good story.
Let me get a shot at Gigantor's remote control panel.
I'm sorry, mister. We have rules against that.
You're really going to be sorry later.
What a thing to say. He doesn't sound like a real reporter to me.
Sorry I scared you, Jim. Let's start checking the moving parts of Gigantor.
All right.
Well, let's go, Jim. You know he's got to be ready at a moment's notice. Every single part must be in perfect working order in case an emergency arises.
I'm ready to work, sir.
The picture is clear. It's a good X-ray. My secret X-ray camera always takes good pictures. Now you can see what's inside Gigantor.
And you'll be able to tell how he was made so that you can build another robot exactly like him. You've got everything you need now, so get to work.
I'll give the orders. Mr. Lakes is paying you, so he's the boss.
Quiet.
What? Is that true?
Yes, I'm boss. Now get to work on that robot or you're going to be very sorry. Understand, Professor Envy? Listen, crackpot. I didn't give you more than $1 million for nothing. Now get to work.
I guess it's too late for me to quit.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll start at once.
Springtime comes to the countryside.
glad you suggested a bicycle ride, Jimmy. Buttons and I are enjoying it immensely.
The inspector and I are, too.
And the exercise is good. I feel as if I've lost 50 pounds.
I'd like to go faster. May we, Dad?
All right, Buttons.
Hey, a bee!
Stop the bike, Jim!
I can't!
Oh, how do I get into situations like this? Oh. Here, listen. What's that sound?
There's something in the sky coming this way.
They're dropping a net! Run!
Help! Come back here with them! You hear?
Stop! Help!
What is that?
Get us out of here!
Jimmy!
Help! 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 Help us! Help!
Jimmy!
Save your breath. You'll need plenty for talking to the boss.
They're being carried away, and we'll never be able to follow that helicopter.
Maybe we will. The doctor's got the same kind of high-frequency sending set that I have. We'll be able to follow them by listening to the tone that it's sending out.
Say, that might work, Jim.
Inspector, Dr. Brilliant's sending right now. Can you hear those beeps?
Oh, yes, they're loud and clear, Jim. I think your idea is going to work.
Let's go.
What? Gigantor?
Sorry to inconvenience you and your son, but it was very important that I have you brought here, Dr. Brilliant.
Wait a minute. What's Gigantor doing here?
This isn't the same Gigantor you built, Dr. Brilliant. This one belongs to me.
You've got one? Uh-oh.
Aha.
Look, that's just
Get
my
your
radio.
hands off it.
Now, look, that radio belongs to me. Give it here.
So that's it, eh? I'll bet this has been sending signals to your friends, right?
At the same time, somewhere in the mountains,
The signal stopped, Inspector.
These mountains could be causing some kind of interference, Jim. Sounds like it's coming again.
You're right, but the direction's different, so they must have moved somewhere else.
Let's go.
I tied the radio to a bird. They'll follow it for hours and never find Dr. Brilliant.
Huh?
deep within Big Rock Mountain, Dr. Brilliant and his son Buttons are prisoners.
Aren't you Professor Envy, the scientist?
That's my name, and I'm a much better scientist than you ever were, Dr. Brilliant, as you'll learn. But later I'll want your help.
You can't keep us locked up here forever. You won't get away with this, Professor Envy.
I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do about it, Dr. Brilliant, and I can get away with anything.
I shall never help you, Professor. Never.
We'll see about that, but in the meantime, your son Buttons might be able to give me the information that I want.
No, you're never going to get any information out of me. I won't talk.
We'll see. Take him away.
Come on.
No.
Buttons!
This will keep you nice and cozy, Brilliant. You'll cooperate with me sooner or later, I'm sure of that. But in the meantime, you could just stay right there while we get what we want out of the boy.
You cowardly scientist, you pay for this.
Dad, don't worry. I'm not scared at all, and there's no way they'll get me to tell anything.
Your son is a brave boy, but I've got ways of getting information, and I'll get it from him.
I must rescue him. There's got to be a way out of here.
Oh, clever. The radio was tied to this bird.
We were on a real wild goose chase, Inspector, a tiny one.
Yes, and we got the bird, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm afraid we'll have to start our search all over.
Meanwhile, in the secret headquarters of Mr. Lurks.
Let's begin testing the new robot.
Yes.
Just like Gigantor, he's powerful.
The next test will be made outdoors, sir.
Ah, good. We'll let Dr. Brilliant watch that test.
A brilliant idea.
This is the place where we started following the bird, so the headquarters can't be too far.
That makes sense, Jim. But north, south, east, or west? Which direction is the best? They have large eagles up there in those mountains. Eagles? Oh, there's a great big robot up there. It looks like Gigantor, Jimmy.
You're right, Inspector. It looks just like Gigantor, except that it's lighter in color. It flies the same way, too. And I see Buttons up there, too.
What? You mean he's flying, too?
No, Buttons is tied to the robot. Look, can't you see him, Inspector?
Oh, yes. Now I do. We can't just stand here. You'd better call out the real Gigantor immediately, Jim.
Right. Gigantor, hurry! You've got to get rid of that phony robot!
I got bad news. The police are on their way over here.
Oh? Our robot will take care of them, and they won't do anything because of the boy tied to his leg.
You're right. They'll do nothing. I can't get loose.
Here comes Gigantor!
He's as white as a ghost. How come he's lighter?
That's because it's not really Gigantor.
Hurry! Get under cover!
Oh, I don't like being on the receiving end of a Gigantor.
I'm worried about Buttons. I hope he's okay.
He looks fine.
Look out! Here it comes again! Help!
Even though he's a phony Gigantor, I don't want to get in his way. I don't see him anywhere. Yeah, I must be getting away.
Watch out, men. The real Gigantor's coming. The real one.
Uh-oh, it is.
Rescue us, Gigantor!
You've got to hurry, Gigantor. Get my ropes off.
Gigantor, before you fight the robot, save Inspector Blooper and Buttons Brilliant.
My robot is brand new. He'll take care of that Gigantor.
The enemy doesn't know how to work the remote control as well as I do. This may be my chance. Now! Please get the ropes off Buttons, sir, before it's too late.
Good idea, Jim. I'll have you free in a sec, Buttons. There you are.
Gigantor, it's time for you to take care of the phony Gigantor.
Gigantor, fight!
Go on, give it to him. You can win, Gigantor.
Come on, phony Gigantor. Destroy him. Destroy the real Gigantor.
Hit him! Come on, quick! Get up!
I know my robot is more powerful than Gigantor. I've got to stop him.
Gigantor, keep it up. Go after him once more.
robot's a failure, a pile of junk.
Gigantor.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry for all the bad things I did.
Dad! Dad!
Gigantor is still the greatest robot in the whole world.
He sure is. That phony robot looks like him, but it's what's in a robot's heart that really counts.
He's getting away. Send Gigantor up after him.
Right.
What's wrong, Jim? Can't he catch him?
The helicopter can't be seen in all those clouds up there. Gigantor can't find it.
Tough luck. But you and Gigantor did a great job against that gang. Let's go home now.
Yes, sir.
The false Gigantor has been destroyed. The evil Mr. Lurks and his gang are gone. But will Lurks return from the mountains with an even more sinister scheme? There's plenty of action in the next exciting episode of Gigantor!
Gigantor, the space-age robot, is at your command. Gigantor, the space-age robot, his power is in your hand. Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than quick, stronger than strong, ready to fight all right against wrong.